Good morning. Guess what, guys? So after maybe 3 weeks of no rains, 2 weeks of the temperature being in the hundreds, we got rain. We got rain. And a ton of it. And we're supposed to get rain for the next 3 or 4 days, which is great for us gardeners, right? At the beginning of the garden season for me, it rained every day, and everything was, whew, everything was like flooded out, or they brought the bugs out. I really think that's why we had so many Japanese beetles this year. I'm not a scientist, but that's what I think. But what I also got when the heat came, now I got all these squash bugs that I'm not even gonna fight. I'm not even fighting them anymore because they're all over. They've matured and they're taking over. So, but because I did have rain, and this was my day to come out and try to do some cleaning and some harvesting. My regular yard didn't need to be cut. It was a burnt mess. But because I water in here, my grass is beautiful, of course. So I do need to, I'll just run the push lawnmower in here, or have my son run it when he gets up from his nap or whatever he's taking. But yeah, so I just want to walk through the garden. I know it's, yeah, some of my green stalks are dead and gone. I know. Some of them are overgrown, but I am, and I say this in every video since I announced that I was moving, I am trying to get prepared to move. I have moved a lot of my trees over to the new property, and I'm starting to move some more. So like before, I had trees all around in pots, all around the fence line, and then I actually put it out there like I was gonna have a orchard, but I was like, then I decided to move. So yeah, I know I'm rambling. I am rambling. So let's get to it. I got my coffee because I've been working hard at the new property, and I haven't been documenting it. And I'm sorry. I will document it. I will. But I'm just so, I'm not gonna say overwhelmed. I'm so excited that I'm like, let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. Let me do that. But I'm gonna start getting it on a video. So I'm gonna put my coffee down, and then I'm going to turn the camera around. The bees are doing this job today, but I'm gonna turn the camera around, and I'm gonna try to harvest some stuff, and I'm gonna take you along. Okay, let's just start here at the front of the garden with the cucumbers. So I'm gonna back it out so you guys can see how it's looking. So it has gone through it with this sun and in this heat, right? In the last video, I think I told you guys that my mom garden sit for me and chicken sit for me. Mom, I love you for doing it. She says I complain, but she's like, you complain. But I know it was a lot because it was extremely hot, and it's a lot to keep up with. And I tell everybody, they ask me all the time, how do you do it? How do you do it? I tell them, I work from home. So it makes it a lot easier for me to do it because I'm not driving an hour to work or 30 minutes to work. I'm not getting ready for work. So all that extra time that I heard this guy, I think he was talking about Microsoft, and Microsoft was saying, they told the people that did not want to come back to work that they weren't going to be competitive for the promotion. So he broke down this little timeline, and I know I'm getting off topic, but it's good to know. He's like, say you make $100,000 a year, right? However, when you get up in the morning to get ready for work, drive to work, come home from work, that's like 3 hours of your day. Time 5, 15, time 50 weeks, blah, 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 blah. So it kind of totaled up to like $37,000. He was like, I know they're not going to give them a $37,000 raise. So it's smarter to stay home. And me, I'm very much a time person. Anybody that knows me knows that time in all forms is my love language. So I want to make sure that I preserve my time, so I can get up 15 minutes before it's time to log on to my computer. I can get up 5 minutes before it's time to log on to my computer, right? I got breaks. I can come out here on my breaks. I got lunch. I can come out on my breaks. And when I'm done for the day at 3:30, I shut my computer and I come out. So it's a lot easier for me to maintain a bigger space. So for all the people that keep asking me that, that's how I maintain this big space, because I do work from home. So let's start with these cucumbers, okay? And it's good that I have this many cucumbers because my son's here and he's about to go back home. And every time he goes home, I send him home with cucumber juice, because we do the cucumber lemonade. So now he has to make his own cucumber lemonade, but he has the squash bugs. He has he already has the juice to start it off. So I'm gonna go in. Once I do all these cucumbers, this is gonna be an easy processing for me. I'm just gonna juice it, put it in a big jar, and send it on its way with him. So far with cucumbers, I have kimchi cucumbers, I have quick pickled the cucumbers, I've had salads with the cucumbers, and then I gave the other 90% away. Yes, I love giving away. My neighbors, I know, my neighbors, my family, they get a little bit of everything. So, and on my last video, I weighed exactly how much I had. I think I had 35 pounds of tomatoes. So that wasn't even all. So I'll weigh all of this as well. I'm terrible about putting stuff at the end of the video. I know I was supposed to put some pictures of my trip at the end of the last video, and I failed to do that. But no, it was a marvelous trip. You guys, in Oregon, I love your state. I love wine. And you have a beautiful wine country. And I've been to a lot of wine countries, so thank you for the hospitality. What's I'm saying? But I had a great time, and I'm gonna go back. I'm definitely gonna go back. I see some more. I gotta come out here because it started growing out here. So I got my door closed because my brown dog is here, the dark brown. Ben Kenobi. He tried to get my chickens. So guys, that's right now the cucumbers. So I stayed over there on the back side of these beds. I have some peppers. So I grabbed up like at least 10 peppers from that one side, the right side. Oh my goodness, my spring came off. Let's see if I can put it back on real quick. I hope it works. But I didn't look on this side. Let's see if any peppers are over here. I don't see any. A couple. There's a couple. And my camera is going all crazy. Yeah, and I said on this side is too. I did harvest some from this side earlier. Well, my mom did earlier. And this bed, like all my beds, it's just a mess. It got all kinds of different stuff volunteering in here that I have no clue what's volunteering. This got some good peppers on here. I'm gonna try to put this in a tomato cage. Since my three sisters bed died out, I'm gonna put that in a tomato cage to try to hold these up. And these are grand bells. They're not as big, but big enough. Kind of put it in the ground a little bit. So yeah, I'm getting some more peppers, and I got all of these that I need to pick. Okay, so what I did, my dog's starting to bark, is I went and got 2 tomato cages and put on these peppers to protect these peppers so they won't fall down or anything. These are banana peppers, and I'm just gonna show you one. I'm gonna keep these in here a little longer. Yeah, oh, these ain't banana peppers. There's something hot, and I need to make that. I did not know was hot, so I need to make sure I put a new tag on here and say hot. Lesson learned. Make sure you label your stuff right. Y'all know I am terrible with labeling, but when I go to a bigger property, I'm gonna have to definitely get better. So I'm about to do these 3 beds of tomatoes real quick. So for right now, this is what I have in tomatoes. I have some tomatoes right here I need to get to as well. But I'm gonna tell you about these tomatoes. All of these tomatoes were supposed to be container tomatoes. That's why I kind of added them here with my peppers. But and I think I got these from Lowe's. I think we had some mislabeling all around this year because these things are definitely not the smaller container tomatoes like I grew in the green stock. They are out of control, and I'm gonna cut them out. I'm gonna cut them out because I have gotten a ton of tomatoes already this year. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cut them out. I got a couple cantaloupes that's gone bad right here. Boo, I lost some cantaloupes, but I think my chickens can eat it, and I'll definitely double check if they can or not. But I've also gotten a lot of cantaloupe, and I'm still getting cantaloupe. Very first year that cantaloupes have been this successful. Very first year. Normally, maybe I'm gonna wait because this one is not ready to come off of the vine, so I'm not gonna force it. But I have a bunch of watermelon in here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 watermelon in here. 2 cantaloupes in this bed, and I don't even remember planting cantaloupes in this bed, so yeah. But got another cantaloupe right here. I got a watermelon I have in a bag right there. So on this side, last year it was this bed had a little bit of everything in it last year. If you guys remember, this year I tried to only grow watermelon, cantaloupes and honeydew in here. And again, I had things that I did. A bunch of tomatoes grew on here. Oh, I got a watermelon that went bad over here. Don't know why, but it did. I got a very small cantaloupe that went bad. I'm just throwing them over there for right now. And a lot of this was because I just was not here for like 9 days. And I'm okay with it. I wish I was here so I would have been able to, you know, give it away, because I love sharing. And that would have been a great opportunity for someone to have some cantaloupe. My uncle, I sent him some cantaloupe, and he was like, oh, they small, but they mighty. And that's a good thing. I was able to actually get 3 honeydew melons that hadn't gone bad, or so I'm gonna have to watch those every day. Like I told you, this is only my 2nd year trying to grow and my first good attempt. So I need to just watch those a little better. Now, as far as this tomatoes, this disaster area over here, I'm not gonna put this on camera. I put that on camera in my last video, but I'm about to tear most of this down. So I'm gonna finish harvesting, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tear this down. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm gonna turn it over. I'm dragging my wagon. So there go my wagon, guys, and so far this is everything I have in the wagon, and it's getting a little heavy. Yeah, sure is. But right now I'm gonna try to get at this corn, because I know it's far time to get this corn off. It's been raining, and you see how one just fell down because it was raining. So let's see. So I got 2 off of here. They feel pretty good. I'll try to cook some for dinner tonight and see what happens. I'm just gonna pull this one out right here because it's definitely a nuisance. And what else do you do with corn after you finish with it? Nothing, right? That's what I've always done, nothing. Just throw it, put it in the compost pile. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna burn this stuff because I can't move a compost pile with me. That's just way too much stuff. But we'll see. I did pull 1 corn off a week ago to see what was going on. It's doing good. So as you can see, I only did the first 2 rows because that last row, I planted those like maybe 3 weeks after I planted these first 2 rows. What I did with the first 2 rows is I actually started them in mid-March inside, and then I sowed the last row just by seeds after I put them in the ground. So they may be even mid-March. So beginning mid-March, and then on Good Friday, I put the seeds in the ground. So that's why I'm not touching those in the back. So this squash keeps trying to come back to life. But I don't know how much it's gonna do because let me see. You can tell it has already been eaten up, but it's still trying to grow and get green. So I'm gonna try to help it, and then I'm gonna get it off the ground a little bit and see what happens. That's all I can do for it. But I still got squash coming in. This is a good one, and I need to do the same thing here. They still want to live. think they saw what I did to their sisters over there. So it was like, let me live, let me live. But I got a huge one right here. Let me get this off. So I am still getting squash. That's a good thing. Now I got to tackle these overgrown okra. They are overgrown. So I'm going to try to get me some sleeves. You know what? I'm not even going to show you guys me doing the okra because that's a pain in itself. The okra. I'll try something else. Then I have this bed. Yes, it don't look like much, right? It don't. It's all grown up. It got grass in it, everything. But what it also has in it is onions. And it rained yesterday, but I still want to get them out. Because I'm about to flip this bed. And they're ready. They're like coming straight out of the ground, so they're really ready. This one may not be, but it'll make a good powder. Some of them didn't do much because I have all this stuff growing in this bed. There it is. But it still did good. I have some onions up at the front too that I'm gonna get today. I'm not even worried about that. It rained. They're coming out. And this is just grass. Pretty grass. So right now I'm just going to end this real quick because it's been a little long. I'm just going to show you how big the okra got because I haven't been out here. But guys, look how beautiful these, they call what African, the motherland okra is. That is beautiful. Hello, motherland. Oh my God. That is beautiful. Had to take pictures of it while I was talking. My mom was like, what is that? And so as you can see, bed empty. Only one zucchini in there, and it gave me a big zucchini today. My eggplant, I need to try to figure out what I need to do with that eggplant bed. But this is the garden, guys. I haven't been up to the tomatoes yet or anything else like that because it's just a lot going on. Yeah, like I said, it's just a lot going on. So I don't want to make the video too long because I go 10 days without a video, then make a video 30 minutes long. That's just not what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up doing this. Finish pulling up squash and zucchini out of beds, tackling this okra, cleaning up those beds up front, and then that tomato I might put on a video just showing me just taking it down and being sad about it because I didn't take care of it as well as I should have. But guys, my shirt said give thanks. You know I love to wear a good shirt. But guys, I want to thank you guys for always sticking with me. Even though I'm very sporadic with my videos, when I put them out, I don't have no time schedule. You know, like I tell everybody, I do this for fun. I don't get paid. So, again, thank you for sticking along with me. And guys, remember, there's healing in the soil. Until next time.